It's Edward Roski, and I'm asking good questions. So, when did a gas turbine become more valuable than a jet engine? Well, this week, GE Vernova, that's the company that builds gas turbines for power grids, surpassed GE Aerospace in market cap for the first time in their shared history. The two spun out of the same conglomerate a few years ago, and everybody, myself included, assumed that the jet engine company was the cooler, more valuable product. Well, GE Vernova is now worth $305 billion, and GE Aerospace is sitting at $290 billion. Vernova jumped 13% this week, while Aerospace dropped 5% on the same day. On a good quarter, Aerospace's results would have been celebrated. So, what drove the gap? Well, AI data centers are now ordering power generation equipment directly from GE Vernova rather than waiting for utilities to buy it and generate their own power. In Q1 alone, the electrification segment booked $2.4 billion in data center orders, which was more than all of 2025 combined. I actually assumed that the AI bottleneck would be chips, and nobody mentioned turbines. So, chip companies have dominated the AI infrastructure story since ChatGPT launched. NVIDIA's stock chart kind of looks like a side view of a hike to Mount Everest. But electricity is a constraint capital markets apparently forgot to price in. Although Sam Altman has said a few times, we really need are more electrons. Every inference anywhere requires watts, and AI data centers are consuming them faster than the grid was built to deliver. GE Vernova's backlog grew from $116 billion to $163 billion in one quarter. CEO Scott Strazik told investors what he said he thought would arrive in 2028 is now expected in 2027 because the demand is outrunning the forecast at the moment by a full year. GE Aerospace actually had a strong quarter, and its stock still fell 5%. The market has decided which side of the industrial family it actually finds interesting. The gas turbine is the new GPU. Gas turbine unit, GTU. If AI's appetite for electricity is determining which centuries-old companies are worth more than others, what does the power grid need to look like in 10 years? Well, until next time, keep asking good questions.